Hello, beautiful souls, specifically the subsets of divine feminines listening here who are feeling resonance with either the title or the thumbnail of this video. If you do feel that kind of resonance, if you feel pulled to this video in some way, that might be a sign that you've been led here for some type of reason. Now, as I always say, it's really your intuition at the end of the day that is the compass of your life. So my only goal through these readings is to reconnect you with the intuitive voice within you and remind you of what you already know. So always check these messages to your own sense of resonance within your own intuition. But with that being said, for whoever this reading is for, the strongest message I'm picking up from you, Divine Feminine, which of course these terms, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, these are just labels to describe energy. Take them as they connect. They are not tied to any particular gender or anything like that. And they also speak to the masculine and feminine within all of us. We do all have a balance of these energies within as well. But with that being said, I did see the number 111 as well. That might be connecting with someone, but that's also a number of alignments. I'm actually going to go ahead and look up that number. You guys know I like to look up these numbers as they come up in the readings. And of course, this number symbolizes fresh starts, new beginnings, the ability to bring in abundance, unity with your inner voice. You can achieve anything. What a beautiful message to start off this reading. However, I feel that this reading might actually be speaking to something coming up as a bit of an obstacle for you. Now, of course, nothing is a hindrance on our path. Everything is a stepping stone. So what I'm really calling an obstacle here is a tool to up-level you to your next level of existence, essentially. But in the moment, it might feel like a burden. It might feel like a problem, a challenge, or an obstacle. Something that with the fourth chakra reversed, a pattern that might be making you want to close off your heart. It might tempt you to close your hearts at times. But before I get into this reading, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you would like me to channel a specific message for you and your situation, because by subscribing as a subscriber here, you are parts of our beautiful collective of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube, and this allows me to more easily pick up on your energy as someone who is tied in with this collective. And therefore, I'm able to channel more specifically for you and your situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and shuffle the cards to really clarify the energies here. And I want to know how this Divine Feminine is feeling tempted to close off her heart. Prior to starting this reading, I kept getting downloads for you, Divine Feminine, about how you enter unhealed masculines' lives to awaken them. But then these unhealed masculines tend to latch on to you or become overly reliant on you as their source of spirituality or as their source of healing. And I feel they are actually typically unconscious that they are doing this. This isn't something they're doing intentionally. It's that unconsciously they are drawn to you because of the spiritual light that you carry, because you are someone who has become very spiritually conscious and aware. But they tend to latch on to you as that source of spirituality. I'm hearing the voice of reason, the advice giver, the intuition, rather than connecting with those elements from within themselves. So you play this very challenging role in the lives of others that I feel may have a challenging impact on you as well, because you are one who is so I'm hearing you are a powerful one. That's the exact sentence coming to me. You are an intuitive one. You are a healer. But the way you heal is not by sitting with someone in their sickness. It is by revealing to them the cure. And so I feel that you come into the lives of masculines for the purpose of shaking them awake from their unhealed state, from their unawakened state of being. The Sun card upright, showing them some kind of possible new path forward in their life that they may have not considered before. I'm hearing dream girl. So the masculines who you connect with in this way may see you as a dream girl, may want to get very serious with you, but may not want to do their own healing work in the process. Strategy reversed. I'm hearing that very often a masculine will find himself drifting through life, living very much in the present without really any goals, dreams, or a solid sense of himself or his future. When all of a sudden, bam, you enter his life or he encounters you. And it's like you wake him up to this broader scope, this broader picture of his life. And in fact, for many of you divine feminines, this could be happening for you right now. You might be experiencing this effect of having entered a masculine's life for the purpose of awakening him. Yeah, with the crown chakra upright, you really spiritually awakened this person. Now, either this simply speaks to the fact that you awakened or sparked an awakening in this masculine, or in addition to that, for some of you, this may speak to the fact that you and this masculine actually have a profound spiritual bond between the two of you as well. And if that is the case, I feel this masculine saying, you make me believe in spirituality, in soulmates, or for some of them, twin flames. If this is a twin flame connection, of course, only you know how this will connect for you personally. Yeah, patience in the reverse position. This masculine feels very impatient, urgent, this sense of urgency, wanting to move things ahead with you in the physical world. But there's some kind of obstacle here. That is what I'm picking up on. I feel that this obstacle could actually be creating hesitancy for you, divine feminine. It may make you feel as though, I don't know if I can or should push forward this situation at this time in the physical world. Now, I do have to say, I'm sensing that this reading may only connect with a small group of feminines here on this channel. So be sure to really use your intuition. I do channel many different readings with different pieces of information and different messages. So I don't feel this will be for everyone connected here on this channel. But I feel that this masculine is really with the root chakra in the upright position. I want to get some clarification actually on this. What is this root chakra energy very strongly around this masculine? I'm hearing lying to himself in some way, lying to himself and using you, divine feminine, unconsciously as some kind of bridge or cover for the unhealed parts of himself that he is still unwilling to face. And you, divine feminine, are intuitively sensing this. So what's happening here is you entered this masculine's life for the purpose of awakening him, showing him this new path, showing him the truth of the spiritual side of the universe through this intensely spiritual bond that he himself is calling a soulmate in his own words. And for some, he may actually mean a twin flame, but he might not be familiar with the term twin flames. He sees you as the one for him. But the thing is, he is so heavily focused still on the physical, on the material, that although you are shaking him awake, there is this unwillingness to do the individual healing work. And I feel that you, divine feminine, may have found yourself needing to pull away your time, your energy a little bit from this person. Because whether you realize it consciously or not, the reason you're feeling this reluctance or this hesitancy about moving things forward right now with this person, romantically speaking, is because you can sense that they still have these unhealed aspects of themselves and that they are trying to use you as a bridge for the healing work that they aren't yet doing within themselves. And really, you are here to urge them to heal, to go within themselves, to connect inwardly with those parts and pieces of themselves that they're still seeking externally. I have to tell you, what I keep getting from this masculine is he, in his current, still somewhat unhealed or unconscious state, is seeking a lot outside of himself, which is why he might be latching on to you externally in this way. Woman holding a heart reversed. Yeah, I feel you, Divine Feminine, with this card. You might be seeing some of the number 444, but I see you pulling back some of your heart, taking back some of your power from this situation. But what you're really doing is motivating. I saw the numbers 11, 12 that might connect with someone. Really, I see you motivating this masculine through pulling back your attention or your energy a little bit, motivating him to go within himself for his healing rather than using you in the 3D as a bridge for those unhealed aspects of himself. So I want to know, man holding a heart reversed. I was going to ask, how does this masculine feel about you? But with man holding a heart reversed, and appreciation upright, for some reason I just heard like, I want to give you absolutely everything. I want to give you all of me. I admire you so much, with appreciation upright. I see you as my ideal, as, again, I hear him saying, the one for me. And yet, the thing is, I feel that at the higher self level, even this masculine himself is aware that he has more healing work to do here, that there is more that must be done on his end for this to be able to move forward in a harmonious way. Because with the World card reversed, he's been resisting some of his own expansion. How has this masculine been resisting his own expansion? Anxiety reversed. He's been feeling fears coming up here. And rather than sitting with them, going within himself, he's been seeking for external ways to vent these fears outward, to kind of cover them, mask them, or bridge them. How has this masculine been trying to cover or mask his fears? And of course, the thinking woman upright, with you, Divine Feminine, trying to mask his fears through his overfixation on you in the physical, leading to conflicts with the storm warning upright. For some reason, I'm hearing something about triggering. So you and this person might have gotten into some kind of an argument, a disagreement. You might find yourselves kind of being triggered from the ego a little bit back and forth, even though I do sense this is a potentially very spiritual connection. That ego triggering may be happening when you or this person try to get too close to one another in the physical before the individual healing has taken place on both sides, to allow for that physical closeness to happen harmoniously, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm speaking on such an abstract level here. I don't know who this is for, but I know that for whoever this message is for, you will connect with this reading in a meaningful way. Now, as I'm shuffling the Moonology deck, I am going to get more messages about your situation, but if this reading is connecting with you so far, I do sense that this person, this situation is pulling a lot on your energy. You might feel either in person or energetically, this person seeking a lot from you, Divine Feminine, and you on your part are being called to hold your boundaries, to not give in to those old familiar patterns of having a savior complex with this person, stepping in to try to fix them when really your job isn't to fix them. Your job as a healer, how you do that healing work is by inspiring them to their own healing, to their own power, by entering their life, inspiring them to a new level, but then holding the space for them rather than lowering yourself to potentially where their current unhealed vibration might be. But this is not easy work. This requires so much commitment to self that is very unfamiliar to the wounded feminine collective that we pick up so many limiting beliefs from. So to assist you with this daily process of self-re-empowerment, releasing those old limiting beliefs for yourself and the collective, I've created a very powerful subliminal called the Awakened Divine Feminine. Now, subliminals are an incredibly effective tool for deeply reprogramming and rewriting your subconscious mind, which it's actually the subconscious that controls 95% of your thoughts and therefore 95% of the energy you exude and therefore attract back to you by the law of attraction. So this subliminal specifically is designed to assist you, Divine Feminine, in uprooting and releasing any beliefs that may be holding you back from fully accessing your true power, your true magnetism as the fully awakened, empowered, divine feminine being you were destined to become. So this subliminal comes from my website, soundandsoulful.com. As you can see on the screen, on this website, I've created over 100 subliminals for all areas of life. So I have subliminals for physical appearance changes, for mood shifts like confidence and happiness, for specific material manifestations like money and business success, for love, relationships, energy clearing, and so much more. And you can try out this Awakened Divine Feminine subliminal or any of the more than 100 I've created completely free for 7 days when you create a free trial account on my website. And all of that information is linked in the pinned comments and description box under this video. But for now, I want to get more information for you, Divine Feminine, what you need to know about this masculine or about this situation. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So I feel right away that there is a deep solar plexus chakra healing actually happening within you, Divine Feminine, through this connection. Through interacting with this masculine who is still yet very unhealed, very unawakened, you are learning how to fully reclaim your own power, to stand in that power, to hold your boundaries, which is all connected with the healing of your solar plexus chakra energy. To also stay connected with your literal gut here in terms of your intuition, to listen to that voice within you when it's telling you to be cautious, to be hesitant, when to move, when to pull back. You are really learning in real time how to connect with that intuitive voice within yourself, all while standing in your power. So with that being said, I will also leave a link to my solar plexus chakra activation subliminal, which will really help you to fully activate that inner power, confidence, inner strength, and stand in that power. So that solar plexus chakra activation will also be in the pinned comment and description box under the video. I'm getting that you are also being guided to spend time out in nature, to get back into grounding your physical body through exercise, potentially through the foods that you fuel your body with, through whatever that looks like for you personally. The Golden Children and Double Mission. Double Mission is a starseed oracle card that I sometimes connect with twin flame situations as well. So it's very possible this masculine may be a twin flame for you. But if that is the case, you are being guided to remember that your true mission is the inner process of energetic merging and integration happening within the self. That twin flame union is a divine union within. It's not about the external person. In fact, that external thing we call a union state with this person occurs and flows and manifests naturally as a byproduct of that inner union that we are achieving within the self. If this is connecting, by the way, I do recommend checking out my video that I posted very recently on twin flame merging, energetic activation, meeting, merging, and union, and what that looks like at the level of energy, because I do go in depth in explaining how twin flames merge within the self and how that leads to an externally manifested union state as a byproduct. So that video will help you dive deeper into that aspect of the twin flame journey if this is a twin flame. But regardless, I see the overarching theme. What you are learning through this connection, Divine Feminine, is actually trust. And the trust card says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So again, you are learning how to really tune into that gut, that intuition, that inner voice to guide you rather than external signals or specifically what other people want from you, including this masculine. Because what this masculine wants from you at the moment, in the present, in the physical, or from this situation may be different than where your soul, where your intuition is guiding you. So you, Divine Feminine, are learning to commit to that journey of inner union with the self, of inner self-reliance, inner self-trust, to commit to that above any external journey or manifested relationship with any specific person. So with the card Golden Children also coming out here, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, I'm seeing that this process of learning self-trust is really connected deeply with an inner child healing happening within you, Divine Feminine, as well. So you may have found that in the past, because of inner child wounding, which can come from family dynamics growing up, but can also come from early romantic experiences, early adult experiences, I'm getting that you may be carrying or healing an inner child wound around over self-sacrifice to receive love from others. You may have felt as though in the past you had to give yourself away, over self-sacrifice in order to be loved or be accepted by the people around you. And because of this, you may have carried this dynamic into romantic relationships. So while you enter the lives of these masculines, specifically this current masculine you might be connecting with, for the purpose of shaking them awake, of showing them a new path, of sparking a spiritual awakening within them, because you carry such a powerful spiritual energy around you, you have a soul contract with these masculines where on the other side of it, you are learning from them and from these experiences how to come back home to yourself, to your true power and confidence, how to heal that inner solar plexus chakra energy, how to build deeper levels of self-trust, allowing your own intuition to guide you, not what other people may want from you. Including, of course, this masculine, because again, what he wants from you at this time or from this situation may be different than where your intuition is telling you to go. And the lesson here is to learn to commit to your intuition, that inner voice first, before you commit to other people or other things in your life. And that dynamic of healing, what is being healed within you when it comes to self-trust, when it comes to solar plexus chakra energy, is actually becoming like a powerhouse, a generator within you that is making you highly magnetic for what you are manifesting into being, into the future of your life, with the cornucopia card, the 1111 card coming out here in the upright position. And this is such a beautiful thing So I really hope this reading reached whoever needed to hear it at this time. Again, only take from this reading what connects with you personally. But if anything did resonate, I would love to hear from you in the comments under this video. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself, where I post daily content, inspiring information, and energy updates for you. The link to the two subliminals I recommend most for you, which are the Awakened Divine Feminine and the Solar Plexus Chakra Activation. Both of those are linked in the pinned comment and description box under the video if you feel guided to explore more about them. Otherwise, I am wishing you a beautiful, magical rest of your day, and I will talk to you again in the next video.